Okay, great. So, one. Okay. Let me invite. Hold on. I just remembered someone. Let me try and see if I can invite them. Mm, I just remembered. Uh, okay. So great. All right. So, oh, one. Okay. Kofi says, yeah, Kofi, dear, I know it's a Ghana name. All right. Great, Kofi. Let me put my phone on do not disturb, or else the calls and messages will distract us. All right. So I'm happy to see you all here. I'm so excited to have you all here. Now, I know some, I understand some of us, okay? Some people have recently lost money through one popular business that was all over the internet, MTS2 Pro and other scams, okay? We had CBEX, we had PSEX, we had, I've forgotten one name, okay? They just left, okay, guys. And it's really painful because I've also been scammed before. I know how it feels like, Charlie. It's like your whole world comes crashing down. Monies that you've planned for, you don't get it. But don't worry. In life, when you fall, you need to pick up your pieces and move forward. So today I want to share something different. Okay. I won't promise you magic profits. I just want to show you how to trade crypto safely with your own money, just right under your control. Okay. So I'll start with what cryptocurrencies are. Because before I introduce you to the Royal Quantitative Artificial Intelligence bot, I cannot do that if I don't explain what cryptocurrencies are. Okay, so let's quickly understand what cryptocurrencies are. If we say cryptocurrency, what is cryptocurrency? So, crypto is simply digital money. Okay, I believe most of us know when we say digital, we know what digital means. Recently, Ghana was like, Baumia was like, oh, we are going digitalized. We are digitalizing everything in the country, blah, blah, blah. Aha. So at least you know what digitalization is. So there are so many types of cryptocurrencies. Okay, we have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum. Let me switch to my coin market cap for us to have a few look. Okay, so we have BTC, Ethereum, XRP, USDT, BNB, Solana, USDC. Doge is Dogecoin. Okay, Elon Musk, the richest man on earth, he has a cryptocurrency. If you don't know today, you know. We have TRX, ADA, Hype, XLM. Monday, I made 40% out of XLM. We have SUIC. We have Link. There are a lot. If I want to mention them, we would not leave here. Okay, let's go back to our slides. If I want to mention them, we would not leave. So guys, people buy and sell crypto, like they trade gold, dollars, or company shares. Okay, you hear someone saying, oh, I'm going to buy some gold, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to trade on this stock exchange. Okay, that is what we do in trading. You buy and sell. Now the price goes up and down every day. Every day. Let's look at BTC. Monday, when we had the Zoom meeting, where was BTC's price? I think around 120, but it went up to 123 before it dropped. Now, where are we now? Now it's playing around 118,000. So that is what I mean by the price goes up and down. Not only BTC, but all cryptocurrency, all crypto assets. Okay. So there is a chance to make profit when it goes up. All right. Are you guys following? If I'm too fast, just type in the chat, I'm too fast. Or if you don't understand the English too, tell me so that I'll break it down again. All right. So the good news is you don't need to be an expert to be able to use tools like RoyalQ, the one I'm going to introduce you. Okay. So with tools, financial tools like RoyalQ help you trade automatically. Okay, though it's a semi-automatic robot. You just key in the instructions, then the robot does the rest. All right. Now let's look at this. Why people lose money. Trusting fake projects, sending money to scammers, not understanding the whole market. Okay. I saw one video when someone was saying, oh, the coins don't go down. The cryptocurrencies, they don't go down. They are always high. I'm like, how can you uh, uh, just bring out this type of information? Because it's false. Okay, as I just showed you the price of BTC on Monday and the current price today, is that not price movement? So many people lose money in crypto just because they join fake projects that promise huge returns. Once they hear the word multiple, double, everybody heads to that direction. Two, giving your money to strangers. Okay, one of my mates in Gimpa, she was like, oh, Doris, I've heard this one. Oh, I can't even believe that I ended up getting scammed. I said, what happened? She was like, they asked us to buy USDT. And by then, I paid 5,000 something, something Ghana cedis because they were like, that is the rate. Like, if they say buy USDT, why do you have to give them your cedis? Because you could basically go to your exchange and buy USDT from there. She was like, oh no, the companies provided a Momo account for us to put in the money. And I said, this one crash should even like ring a bell in your mind that no, if you claim we are buying USDT to start the project, why do I have to send you Momo? Can't I buy the USDT myself? So people lose money by giving their money to strangers. Then they don't understand the market. Like someone saying, oh, BTC never goes down. It's always up. Cryptocurrencies are always up. No. Let's look at the price BTC started from. So this is the all-time low of BTC. This is the all-time low. And this is the all-time high. Monday, it hits this all-time high. It has not gone higher than this. If it goes higher than this, there will be a new all-time high again. I hope you get it. So this should even give you a fair idea that no. So what they are saying is not true. Now, how does, sorry about that. How does RoyalQ works? How does RoyalQ works? Now, RoyalQ is a trading robot. Just take it as if it's a smart assistant, or take it as if it's your broker, your crypto broker. But this one is not a physical person that you send your money to. Okay. It connects to your own crypto exchange account. What do I mean by crypto exchange? Now, crypto exchange are platforms where one can buy crypto, one can sell crypto, one can convert crypto to fiat or fiat to crypto. Fiat is our native currencies. You can also trade, you can receive and send. Okay. So that is what we call crypto exchanges. Now, people mistaking crypto exchanges to crypto wallets. We have crypto wallets too. Okay, like the trust wallets, like Mr. Ennis, can you help me a bit? What are some of the wallets that you guys know? Wanted to go to Coin Market Cap. Okay. Um, there's one popular one the South Africans, Ugandans also use. I've forgotten the name when I remember. Okay, there are a lot. A lot. Okay. Now let's look at the exchanges. MetaMax. Thank you, Dr. Omar. Thank you so much. All right. So these are some of the exchanges. We have Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, Upbit, OKS, BitGet, Mexi, Gate.io, KuCoin, HTS, Crypto.com. Maybe some of these exchanges you have heard about them. Okay. These ones are not the third party exchanges. We have third party exchanges like Wirex. Okay, Wirex is a third party exchange, so their services are much higher than the real exchange. Okay, yeah, Phantom Wallets. Yeah, I even have Phantom Wallets. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let us continue. Please, whilst I'm presenting, if you have any questions, don't be carried away. Just jot it down or type it in the chat. Once I'm done, I'm going to address all. Okay. So it connects to your crypto exchange account like Binance, HTX, Indodax, KuCoin, Gate.io. Let's quickly look at the exchanges that you can connect your RoyalQ with. Okay. So here are the exchanges: Binance, HTS, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKS, KuCoin, Mexi, Gate.io. There are 9. Okay, so with the RoyalQ robots, you need to connect them with any of these exchanges. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now, when I'm saying you connecting your own exchange, you connecting the robot to your own exchange, it simply tells you that it means my trading capital is not going to be on the exchange, right? Sorry, on the RoyalQ robot. Your trading capital will not be on the RoyalQ robot. Instead, where would your capital go to? Your capital stays inside your exchange. The robot only helps you buy low and sell high 24/7. Why 24/7? Because in the financial industry, cryptocurrency is an asset that you can trade 24/7. There are no holidays, there are no weekends. There's nothing like they close at 5. No. The market is open 24/7. That's what we mean by that. Now you can log in anytime and withdraw anytime. No middleman. You don't need to go and seek for admin's approval on Binance to withdraw your own money. No. No, no, no. Either your capital or your profit. Now that brings me to my next slide. So far as me connecting my exchange to my robot, and I will have full control over my capital and my profit. That is what tells you that RoyalQ is safe. So what makes RoyalQ safer than those scams? As your money stays with you, not in the RoyalQ's pocket, not in the RoyalQ app. RoyalQ cannot withdraw your money. It can only trade for you and also read your balance. That is all. You control your account 100%. In fact, 100.100%. There is no guaranteed profit or fake return on investment whereby we say, my dear, with this 2,000 or 1,000 or $100 you are using every day, expect $10, or every day expect $500. No, please. There's no fixed amount of profit. The profit depends on the market and your settings, the market movement and how much capital you have. Okay. Your settings, of course, your trade settings. Yesterday, someone shared in one of our groups, okay, a trade whereby he invested 2,500 on one coin called SUI. It's a good coin. It's giving me a lot of profit. But the trade settings he used was different from the trade settings I used. So that same coin gave me a lot of money, though I didn't even invest more than 2,000 on that same coin. Another coin that I showed him, I made more than 40% on it. Okay. So yes, there is no guaranteed profit. The profit we make is based on the market movement, how high the market will go. When the market goes extremely high, you make more profit. But if the market is slow and down, sometimes you don't make any profit. Sometimes you make less profit. But the good thing is your capital is safe. I hope that is clear. Now, let's look at floating loss. What is floating loss? I don't know if I have a trade with floating loss. I don't think so. I don't have a trade with floating loss, but let me see if I can get a picture of that quickly. See if I can get a picture of that. Where can I get? Is anyone having floating loss on this Zoom? You can share it on the group. Trying to see if I can get. Let me go to DorisAngel. Floating loss is when you see your coin in red, okay, negative. You don't see it in positive. Trying to look for floating loss picture. Hold on, I'll get you one. Dr. Umar, Mr. Ernest, can you guys get me one floating loss picture privately? Okay, this is not floating loss. I just want to show our audience how it looks like on a floating loss. Okay, hold on. I think I can quickly switch to this device. Hold on. Okay, I have one here. Let me quickly stop the screen and share. Oh, thank you. Good. Thank you so much. This is great. I don't have to. I can just get it from here. This is great. Thank you, Mr. Ernest. I hope my audience are still here and I'm still loud and clear. Forget about the number, okay? Just concentrate on what you take home. So, yes, this is an example of floating loss. This is a coin called Init, but this is a futures market, okay? On RoyalQ, we have two types of markets, the spot and the futures. So, this coin, it's under unrealized loss. What makes it so? Because of negative 19.83%. That is what we call floating loss. Now let's go back to our slides. All right. So sometimes your trade may show floating loss. This is normal. It just simply means your coins are worth less today than when you bought them. Let's go down to our traditional markets. Okay. You go to the market, you are into gold ornaments, okay? Then you go and purchase some earrings. One was for $10. One was for $10. And you bought 5 pieces. So when you multiply 5 by the 10, it's 50. Now you go another day. Then this time around, that same earring is not being sold for 10. Rather, it's being sold for 2. $2, no more 10. What would you do? What would you do as a marketer? I want it to be interactive. Type in the chat. Let me see. Type in the chat. I don't need answer from Dr. Uma. I don't need from Mr. Ernest. I don't need from Queen Rita. The question goes to my new members or my prospects. What would you do? Let me give the example again. You go to a market. You are a seller or you're a business person, okay? You went to buy some gold ornaments, okay? And you got it for each quantity. One is sold at $10 and you bought 5 that day. You come back to the market again. Then this time around, it's not being sold for $10. Rather, it's being sold at $2. What would you do? What would you do? Tell me, what would you do? You can raise your hands up if you don't feel like typing. Just tap on reactions, raise hand. Oh, Lida Minata is here. Just tap on reactions and raise hand. Then I would give you the microphone to tell us what you will do. What will you do? The earring, you bought it at $10 and you bought 5 pieces. You took it home to also go and sell or whatever you want to do with. But you come to the market another day, then that same earring is being sold for $2. What would you do? What would you do? Okay, so Kofi, I'll address your question later. What would you do? Please answer my question. Okay, Mavis iPhone. Please unmute yourself and answer.
Since I bought it for $10 and the price have reduced to $2, I have my 10 goats, so I'll keep them till maybe the price goes up again. So
But
for
what
some
else would you do
profit.
again? What would you do again since the price is now down to 2? You will not sell the first one, the
No,
first
no, no.
batch you
I won't
bought.
sell it.
Good.
I will keep them.
Then what will be the next action that you are going to take as a business person?
That one I don't know, my dear.
Okay, great. You've tried. Thank you, Kofi. Kofi gave us the answer. Kofi says, I'll buy more. So it's good that you will not sell the one you bought because the price has dropped from 10 to 2. So if you end up selling the 5 that you bought, you have run at a loss. So that is basic floating loss. That's the meaning of floating loss. Do you understand? You bought it at 10 and now the price has gone down to 2. Will you sell the one that you bought previously? No. Rather, if you have more money, you will buy more because now it's no more 10, it's 2. So like Ubeka se wakonya ne 2 4. So you upe hodi bebre, you buy more. Then this time around, $50 and it's now $2. How much will I get if I invest $50? Because at first that $50 gave you 5. So let's do the maths. Let's do it together. I like it when I interact. Okay, so now at first $10 by 5 was 50. You got 5 earrings. Okay. Now the price has dropped to 2. How much would 50 that same $50 you bought for 5? How much pieces of earrings will it give you? So we divide 50 by 2. So 25. So now you have extra 25 plus the 5 you bought. But when you are selling them, how would you sell them? Unless the $2 one you bought has risen up to maybe that same $10 you bought the earlier one, the previous one, or maybe when it rise from $2 to 8 or 5 and I sell, I'll still make profit, right? But the $10 one, you not sell it at 8, you sell it higher than the price you bought it at initially, higher than the 10. Are you guys getting the picture clear? If you are getting it, just type 1 in the chat. Let me know if you got it clear. If not, I'll repeat it again. Don't worry, the meeting is recorded, so you can rewatch it as many times as you will or you can. Okay. So that is simply what we mean by floating loss. Okay. It just means that the price you bought it at initially, the price has gone down. So if you sell, you would end up losing. If you panic sell, you end up losing. And our RoyalQ robot, it's not designed to trade at a loss unless you are running out of patience. You are like, you want to behave like the Germans. You want to behave like the Germans. But remember, it's not a real loss until you sell at a lower price. Even big people like Elon Musk and countries like El Salvador hold their crypto during floating losses. They didn't panic sell. But guess what? The country I'm living in, they panic sold. What happened? Let me quickly show you that. Let me see. Where can I get Doris? Look at this post. Just in, German government's decision to sell 50,000 Bitcoin at 54K cost them 3.1 billion in missed profits. Do you know when they sold this coin? Last year, June. And they were regretting, like they are still calculating their losses that, look at the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now 123,000. Why did I sell? Why did we sell fast? Why? We should have waited. Like by now, we would have made a lot of money. Do you understand? That is what we mean by floating loss. You don't panic sell, you relax. Okay. You relax. So patience and strategy are very key in this our business. Okay. Now, what are my experience so far using RoyalQ? Because I started using RoyalQ 19th of June 2021. And since then, you can ask Quenretta or ask who. No matter who you are, even if you are President Trump's or Elon Musk's daughter, or you are from, and you tell me, oh, there is this business, they are paying this, so hey, they pay 1 million per second. Oh, I say, oh, no thanks. I just say no thanks, no, but thank you for sharing with me, and I move forward. I use Royal Q daily. I earn daily profits, sometimes big, sometimes small, but there are no huge fake promises. I have full access to my funds, and I'm here to support you step by step so that we can all learn and grow together. Okay. Let me quickly go to one of my Royal Q accounts. This thing I always don't like to say it on a recorded Zoom because maybe who knows, Royal Q is watching my videos and I'm not aware. Okay. I pray. My only prayer is Royal Q does not introduce KYC. Because if they do, I'll be in deep shit. Why? Because I even have my babies. They have the Royal Q app. You know the crypto exchanges, you have to be 17 years and above. Some exchanges accept 16 years and above before you can get an exchange. Okay. But because in Germany I have access to all the exchanges, it's only Indodax I don't have. So if I cannot trade on all the 8 exchanges, okay. So I connect some of the exchanges to my children's account. Okay. So with RoyalQ, there's nothing like KYC, but with the exchanges, there's KYC. Now, if someone is here, you don't understand KYC, it simply means know your customer. You need to verify with an identity card, a driver's license, or a passport, or yeah, I think these 3 major or residence permit cards. Okay. So this is one of my accounts. Let's look at it. Today, this account is mainly for futures. Okay, I have the spot accounts too. But let's look at this is 3.7. Then we have $9.3. Then we have 11. Then 1.5. Then 1.1. Then 3.6. Then 0.06. Then 1.5. Then 0.11. Then 12. Then 9.9. Then 7. Then 5. Then 2.9. 3.5. 40. 14. 2.5. 5.7. If you look at the dates, they are consistent. Do you understand? Though the capital here is not enough, but at least every day I am earning something without Royal Q having my capital. I hope you guys understand. Okay, so that is why when someone comes and asks me, oh, my dear, if I have 5,000, how much do you think I can make? I cannot tell because I don't know what will be happening the next hour, the next minute in the market. Okay. But the good thing, or what I can assure you is no matter what you do, you are not going to lose your capital. If the market should go against you, the market did not rise up to sell, the robot will not sell at a loss because that is not how it's been designed to work. Period. I hope that is clear. This is just a record for you to see that, oh, this is the profit. But the real actual money stays in your Binance or whatever exchange you are trading with. You can withdraw it daily, weekly, monthly. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Now, depending on the country you are in. If you are in Europe, you can connect your bank account to your Binance, but make sure you should deposit with that bank account first for them to verify it before you can transfer money through your bank. You can also use cards like KuCoin, Bybit. When I came across KuCoin, I left my Bybit. I don't usually use it for card transactions any longer. Okay, KuCoin is easy and simpler to use. I use the virtual one because I have so many cards. So I didn't order for the physical card. Binance was having cards before they canceled their services with Visa. Okay, so now we don't have Binance card except we now using KuCoin or Bybit. There's red dots too. If you're in Africa and you want to withdraw your crypto through cards, you can also use the red dot. Okay, it's a good card to use, crypto card to use. Okay, once you transfer your money from Binance, you put it on the red dot. But if you're in Africa and you want to withdraw your profits from your trading, you could do that through P2P. In Ghana, we have something we call P2P. What does it mean? Peer to peer. Okay. So you whatever amount of USDT you are selling, you would see the current rate. Once you sell it, the money comes into your mobile money. You can also redirect the money into your bank. Sorry. Okay. The bank's rates are more better than the Momo rates, but just that the Momo is faster. Though the banks too, you can get it instant, but some people prefer Momo to the banks because of the exuberant prices that the banks can give sometimes. Okay, all right. Now, aside you trading with RoyalQ, there are three other ways you can make money from the RoyalQ system. The second one is from team building. That is you sharing the opportunity. Let me quickly stop my screen and show you another account. Okay. I hope you guys are still with me. This meeting there is called partial. It's hot, hot, hot. Very short, but filled with a lot of stuffs. Okay. So the second way we earn from Royal Q is you sharing of the opportunity, which is completely optional. It's not compulsory. I personally and my upline, we started from that aspect. Okay. When I started Royal, okay, I didn't have any trading capital. I had zero trading capital. But what did I do? I shared the opportunity with people that I think have trading capital or who are also willing to share the opportunity, since I saw the compensation plan to be an attractive one that can help me raise my trading capital. Okay. So let's look at the reward details. Okay. So you can see all activation. We have you make money from activation gains. Then we have direct. Then we have team quantification. Now, what do we mean by team quantification? People that fall under your line, okay, your line of networks, people that fall in your team that you are qualified to earn from. Because in this business, once someone outranks you, either your downline, your indirect, you stop earning from them until you level up with them. But the numbers that they will be introducing into your team will be adding up to you. Okay. So you can see the team quantification is also broken into three parts. We have team quantification, we have peer reward, then we have global dividends. Now, global dividend is for the last rank earners. Then the peer reward, if you have someone on the same rank as you earn peer reward from that person's team. Then team quantification, those that are below you in rank, once they are trading and they are making profit, you are also earning something. So you can see within just a minute, okay, 1748, 1748, 1748, 1748, like within a minute, the monies that can flow through, you'll be like, wow, this is earning passively. Some of the people, I don't know them. I didn't bring them into the business, but because they fall under my team, I'm earning. Do you understand? That's a smart way of earning because You introduce the opportunity, you built the team, and these people happen to be part. So as they are part and they are making profit, you are also earning something. Then we have the direct quantification. This is people that used your own link and activated under you. Okay. As they are making profit, you are also earning something. I hope that is clear. Okay, so you can see $6 made, meaning this downline of mine has made a lot of profit for me to earn $6. Do you understand? So it keeps on, it's like that. Okay, direct. Now let's go to activations. So with the activations, people that are are in your team that you are qualified to earn from, you earn activation gain from them. Then activate peer income. The person that is on the same rank as me in my team, I earn peer reward. That is 1.5 each time someone joins their team. Okay, then activate global dividends is for the last rank earners. Okay, that's 10% of every $10 of every activation. The whole world, we are not the only ones using RoyalQ. Okay, when you go to your app store and you type RoyalQ or your Google Play Store, you see people from all walks of life. A lot of people are using the app. So you earn global dividends from them, though you didn't bring them into your team. I've not yet gotten to that rank. Okay. So this is activation gain, depending on the rank you are. I'm currently on the fourth rank. So if I have people who are on the first level in my team, I earn $30 anytime they activate someone new. But if I have someone who is on the second rank in my leg, when they activate 20, third rank, when they activate, I make $10. Then fourth rank, I make 1.5. Okay, that is cool. Imagine making 35,000 from this is hard, like building a team, because I only started with $100 and this is just one of my accounts. Okay. So when you put all together, that is 49,000. That is not bad. Hope you guys get it. Okay, so let's move out of reward details and go to assets. Because someone is wondering, this money that she's showing us, can she withdraw it? Because that is our main worry. Because all these platforms, you see the figures beautifully written, but for you to take it out, it becomes wahala. With Royal Q, I also had the same doubts you had, okay, or the questions from the beginning. When I joined, I was withdrawing daily. Once the money just hits, someone activates Nokpa, I withdraw. They charge me $2. If I receive $30, I withdraw. I was scared because I didn't really trust the platform. Do you understand? Because of my past experience, and it's normal for you to feel that way. But when I studied it, well, like I moved from daily to weekly. Then I moved to once a month. Then now I withdraw randomly. Anytime I need the money, I withdraw like no man's business. Okay. So you can see any withdrawal that you make, you are being charged 2 USDT. I've withdrawn 4 figures, 3 figures, name it, 5 figures. They haven't gotten there yet. Okay. Trying to see if I can get some 4 figures to show you guys. So you can see the minimum you can withdraw is 10 USDT. So those of you who do not have trading capital, you could start from here, because people want platforms like this that will trade for them, because they've been scammed several times, but they don't want to give up because they know the power that we have in uh passive income. I hope you understand. Because as they are working, they wish their money too can be working for them and giving them something. Because this monies that we have in trades here, when you put it in the bank will not give you all these returns. That one they forget it. Bank will not give you all these returns. Okay, so this is 1,891 USDT. I withdrew on 31st. Okay, and look at the amount that was charged, 2 USDT. I received 1,889. So tell me, if you don't have trading capital, why won't you share the opportunity? This is another one, 1,002. I received 1,000. And in less than a minute, If you have a good network, money hits your exchange like no man's business. Okay. So this is why I share Royal Q with a lot of confidence. I share it with boldness. Okay. I know in every online business there are challenges, but ask yourself that those challenges, is it possible to overcome them? Is it possible to work around them? I hope you understand. Last night, midnight, one of my team members, I call him the prodigal son. I don't know if he's on this Zoom. He's in, is it Spain or Italy? And he left Royal Q after the bull run. The bull run season is a season where BTC or all cryptocurrencies gets to a price that it has never gotten to in history. So after the bull run, what happened was he left because the market started going down. And they were like, we've made profits, but now we enter into another trade. We are just going down. We were educating them that relax, cool your temper. In crypto, whatever goes down surely comes up. So relax. Let's use a different strategy because when the market is going down, you need to change your tactics. But people are impatient. The way the money was coming, boom, 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 during the bull run, it wasn't flowing again. So the momentum went down. And he left. We tried our best as good leaders to bring him back. He was like, oh no, I'm done. I'm done. Then he invested into another platform. He was scammed. Then he said, I'm done with online. I won't do online again, only for us to bring him back again. And as we brought him back, he's also bringing his downlines back because he was on the third rank before he left. Imagine how difficult it is to build a team, only for you to build a team to the third rank, then leave. So he shared a testimony that one of his downlines saw his post and said, are you mad? You've gone back to this business again. Is everything okay with you? This business we did long time. Are they not gone? I was like, no, they are not gone. I've come back. Oh, they said, how do you say it? Sankofa Bonnie, right? I've come back. He said, how is that possible? I'm sure by now my money on the Binance card there is gone because I went into floating loss and I'm like, the money was just reducing, so I know everything is gone. He said, if you like, let's go and check. By now that money is high. She couldn't believe it. Look at it. Let me go to WhatsApp. Sorry. I hope you guys are still with me. We'll be ending soon. It's just an hour meeting. I'll finish soon. So yes, a person had small money. Oh. See, she couldn't believe it. He said, am I dreaming? So is this money for me? Are you sure? I said, whose account is this? Is it not your account? Can the money be for me? So imagine all the people that left. They don't even know they are rich in their crypto wallets and they are just there. Though the robot has expired, but still there is money here. So you understand when we say RoyalQ is not having control over your capital. If this money was to be in this her bank, it wouldn't make this returns for you. Simple as that, guys. Okay, so that is one aspect. If I want to withdraw this money, I just tap on the withdraw button. I choose crypto wallet. Then I choose my TRC20. I have saved addresses here, okay? Because of security reasons, I don't like sharing because of, this hackers and all these bad people. Now, because of AI and technology, you can do a lot of things, okay, no matter your protection. So I have to be careful sharing those details. So, guys, this is just a proof. Now, let's move to another way to earn from this opportunity. We call it being a copy trader. Now, who is a copy trader? A copy trader is someone who has their own unique trade settings. They have tested, they have tried, and it's working, and they decide to share it with the community. So whoever joins pays for strategy fee, but you don't pay it cash. The system deducts it from your fuel fees or your reward bonuses. Okay. So aside you paying fuel fee for your trading profits that you are making, you pay strategy fee. That is if you decide to use a copy trader. And through the strategy fees, that is where the copy traders also make their money. Now, the last way to earn from RoyalQ is the mentorship program. I don't really have a lot of students, okay? I only have 95. Some people do the mentorship full time, as in they advertise, hello, is your upline not helping you? Do you need someone to guide you in your trades? They do it intentionally, but I don't do it intentionally. Even with that, I've been able to collect 2,478 USDT. Someone will be like, how can you withdraw this money? It's already added up to my assets. Okay. So it's part of all the monies that I've been withdrawing. Do you understand? $2, $3, 7, 3, 4, 18, 8, 21, 13, and so on and so forth. It reads like that. Okay, so four different avenues to make money with this amazing opportunity. So, guys, we don't have an excuse. And this is a platform that has been in existence for more than 7 years. Okay, more than 7 years. It has 7 years of experience in digital currency trading system, quantitative strategy development. At first, it used to trade for firms and organizations until they opened it 2021 March onto users to come and also use. So, guys, even if I'm not praying for that, but if we wake up tomorrow and our RoyalQ app is no longer functioning, we have nothing to lose because our real money, the real deal, the profit and the trading capital is with us. And RoyalQ has no control over that. I hope that is clear, guys. So let me go back to my slide. Let me go back to my slide. I'm wrapping up soon. I'm wrapping up soon. I hope you've taken home something. At least you've gotten the whole scenario now. All right. Now, how do you get started? You need a crypto exchange if you don't have one. But if you already have one, you need to use that because with the crypto exchanges, you cannot open multiple. Like, for instance, you're like, oh, I opened Binance so in 2018, 2019. I don't even know the details again. So I want to register newly. Once you enter your details, Binance will detect it and they'll be like, ah, you've been our customer before, but you didn't use it. So we'll let you verify again. Okay, but you cannot create a new account because each person is supposed to use one account. Okay, you can't have multiple accounts. Then you need to activate your RoyalQ after having your exchange. Now, how do you get your RoyalQ app? You need a referral link from the person who introduced the opportunity to you. You cannot just go to Play Store, Android Store, or App Store to go and download RoyalQ. One, you might end up getting a fake one. And two, you cannot do this business alone. You need someone to guide you through the steps. You need to understand someone to take you through the baby steps until the crawling stage, until now you can fly in the business. Okay, that is why you need a referral link to get started. Once you activate with 120 USDT, which is valid for a whole year, whoever you joined under earns activation gains. Okay. Now, after activating, we need to connect the two systems together, the RoyalQ robot and your exchange. We call it API binding, okay? API binding. You need to connect it together. We'll help you through all those procedures. Then you fund your trading account, not the RoyalQ, but your exchange. How much do you want to trade with? I usually recommend 100 USDT. So if uh you want to add the activation fee of 120 for the whole year, then you need a fuel fees. Now, what's fuel fees? RoyalQ says that whatever profit you make in your trading, okay, the profit, not on your capital, you pay 20% as fuel fees. Now, this 20%, RoyalQ does not take all the 20. Part goes to RoyalQ, the rest come to the line of networkers. So that is how we are being paid. I hope you understand. So at least a minimum of 20 fuel fees and trading capital of 100. So these two will go to RoyalQ. This one will stay with you. Okay, I always advise you to start small, then increase later if you see how things are moving. I hope you understand. If you understand the system properly, you can now increase. The good thing is you can increase at any time. You are not under pressure, but you should know more capital will give you more profits. Okay, so in total, 240 USDT can get you started. Then we'll assist you with the necessary procedures. Now, I don't have to talk a lot. If you happen to fall in my team, when it comes to, I don't want to say customer service because my team members are not my customers. Okay, when it comes to support and teamwork, oh my God. In my team, I don't have to talk for myself. They know it. Okay. They know it. I don't just sign you up, or we don't just sign you up and we disappear on you. Some people are used to doing this in network businesses or online businesses. Once a person sign you up, no, then they leave you. Then you are wanting. How do I do API binding? How do I set a trade up? No, we are here to guide you. I personally am here to guide you. We have a team and a community where you learn, you ask questions, and get help whenever you need it. Okay. My goal is that in my team, we all grow together, but not only growing together alone, but Charlie, we are earning together as well. People have left their uplines just to join my team because of the teamwork and the support that I give my team members. Because when my team members are winning, automatically I'm also winning. Because if I help this team member of mine make it in this business, it's going to let him also attract more people, like bring more people into our team. Okay, so guys, we work together and grow together so we can all succeed. Okay, so yes, that is all for today. I thank you all for listening. I know you might still have doubts. That is normal, especially after bad experiences. Okay, I've been there before. If I hadn't been there before, I would understand your situation. Okay, so please feel free to ask any questions. I'm here to help you understand fully before you decide anything. You could also do your due diligence. Okay, but remember, better safe and slow than chasing big promises. Your money, your control, our support. Thank you. And if you have any questions, uh, kindly feel free and ask. But I'll not end my presentation without my favorite quotes, right? Those who have been attending my meetings, they know my favorite quotes by heart. So my favorite quote is by who? Is by who? Mr. Ernest. Okay, Rita, do you also know my favorite quote? Do you know my favorite quote? It's by Warren Buffet. And what did he say? He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you work until you die. So, yes, that is it. And questions and answers time. So, please just tap on reactions below, tap on reactions, raise hand, and I'll see your hands. But if you don't, sorry, but if you don't have any questions, that's okay. It means you've understood. Hey, Pastor Joseph, I see you in the house. Wow. Happy to have you here. I salute you. Okay, so Fidi has a question. Please lower your hand and please ask your question. Sorry. I've asked you
Oh,
to
okay.
unmute. Yeah, great.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, I wanted to ask about this thing in that that our WhatsApp group. I've seen something about from 1st August to or September about,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't understand. I don't know whether you have understand what I'm saying.
Yes, yes, I get you. So yes, Royal Q gave an
Let me
announcement.
mute
Just
myself so that I can hear you
yes,
because my son is
yes,
disturbing.
yes. It's good you muted. Thank you. So yes, we have a new update on the ranks. Okay. Previously, let me share my screen to show you. Previously, we had 6 ranks. Okay, we had 6 ranks in Royal Q. Where's the app? Yeah, we had 6 ranks. We had the V1 to the V6. But now Royal Q has upgraded, okay? And it would take effect on the 1st of August. But the official implementation will be 1st of September. Okay. So the ranks have now been reduced from 6 to 4, and it's been a bit tightened. Okay. Now, the reason why Royal Q came about with this new changes is, most people have been contacting support. People join the Royal Q through different mediums. Some see it on TikTok, others see it on someone's YouTube channel, and they don't even contact the person that, hey, I used your link. I'm under you. Can you help me? Can you do this? So people use easy way to get to the top in this business. Okay, there is nothing like uh team teamwork. Okay, so the reason why they introduced this is to reward leadership and also encourage team development. Okay, to prevent shortcuts to promotions, to ensure balanced and sustainable growth, to also track your team's leadership strength. Okay, so that is the reason why they've now uh made these changes. Okay, so soon we'll get the uh compensation plan. Okay, that this is the amount you'll be earning if this or this happens. Okay, so that is it. I think this one looks more attractive than the first one, because the first one, from V1 to V5, you only earn from your team members unless you get to the 6th rank before you earn from everybody on planet Earth using Royal Q. Meaning people you brought in your team and people you did not bring, you earn from them on the 6th rank. But now with this new one, from the second to the last rank, which is the 4th rank, whether you brought the person or not, so far as the whole world, everybody is activating or people are trading, there is a pool and they share it amongst the people that qualify for the respective ranks. So Fidi, we'll still educate more on that. We're still waiting for more updates so that we can have a full presentation on that. So yes, but it's going to take effect in August. August is the launching date, then September before they'll implement it. So don't worry. We'll still be earning our respective monies, okay, depending on the rank that you are on. So Fidi, I hope where are you? Okay. I hope you got it. Yeah. If you yeah, okay, thank you. Great. Thanks for the feedback. So do you have any other questions? Let me check in the chat if there are any questions. So with this one, Krano, it's kind of easy to get to the last rank, but it's teamwork. Most people complain, my upline is not helping me, my upline is not that is why RoyalQ introduced mentorship. But even that, they could see that it's still not enough. And this is a company. They don't only think about themselves, they think about the collective, everybody, not only them benefiting, but also the users. And the users are not only traders, some also share the opportunity. Do you understand? So, yes, that is it. So, my co host, if someone raised their hands, kindly tell me. Let me look at the chat to see if there are any other questions. Kofi says trading emotionally can also make you lose a lot. Very true, Kofi. That's why we always advise our team members, don't be greedy. Just take small profit out of the market, re enter at another time. Okay, so that's also a good point there. No rest hours and days, works like the heartbeat. Thank you, Dr. Umar. Okay, so Kofi is saying a robot is simply a program, whether a physical device, machine, or a software charged with the task of carrying out tasks. Ah, you are too good. Just like humans, robots have brains. My first question is that how is the brain of Royal Q trained and kept up to date with the latest data information? So, my dear Kofi, I've been using Royal Q since 2021, and the changes has been so tremendous. I always applaud the UX and UI designers of the Royal Q app because they are doing a great job. Sometimes I'll just be complaining about something, or the next minute, like the next moment, you see that my problem has been solved. Okay, let me use this as a scenario. At first, we used to do the margin call limits, okay, like the trade settings. We used to do it manually. So, like, if you are going to have like 100 margin calls, you need to write all the figures, input all those data. But now, one person can simply do that and share strategy code with you. Once you input the strategy code, that 100 margin call limit settings comes into your trade automatically just by issuing out a little command. Okay. And they try their best to also hear our plea or our suggestions, just to structure the app in such a way that we'll feel comfortable with it. Okay. And that's one thing I can like I can comment about the app. Okay, they are really doing great when it comes to changes. Okay, they are also make sure they remove, replace, or remove completely, and just to help us to be able to use the app efficiently. Okay, so that one there, you don't have a problem. Now, another thing I have to give to your notice is Royal Q has been undergoing system updates, major ones. When I joined in 2021, we experienced one in 2022, which lasted for 24 hours. Then in 2023, we experienced another one, which lasted for 48 hours. Then the 2024 we experienced that lasted for 3 days. Okay, but when the system update is being done, it doesn't affect the whole part of the application. Okay, let's say this time around they will do, when it comes to the trading aspect. When you go to Royal Q, let me share my screen. When you go to the Royal Q app, when you go to the Royal Q app, we have different parts of features. We have the home button, we have the strategy, we have the circle, the news, the mine. The strategy is where you would see your coins that are trading for you if you are in a live trade. Okay. Then the mine is where you're going to see the assets, like the deposits button, they all fall under the mine button. When Royal Q is doing an update on the transfer and the deposit aspect, they'll announce it before they do it. And they'll let you know that between this time to this time, don't deposit or you'll not be able to withdraw. Just cool your temper down. Once you are done with the update, we'll let you know. But as they are working on this aspect, you can be using the trading aspect. Now, if they are going to be updating the trading aspect, they'll also alert you that, hey, we are doing these changes. And usually, most of the major changes are made during the night time, okay? With, the Royal Q app uses the Singapore time. So if you are in Europe, 6 p.m. is 12 a.m. Singapore time. Okay, no, 3 p.m. Sorry, not 6 p.m., 3 p.m. Okay, depending on the country that you are. So when it comes to the updates and the development of the app, they are really doing a great job. So, Kofi, that is it for that answer. And um, it uses a great algorithms as well. Everything is already inbuilt. You just have to know which command to give it, then it's going to follow your command. Now, to add to what Kofi asked, okay, and this Royal Q business, when you come in, we don't just leave you, okay. I usually put my new members on a cycle straight. Cycle simply means The robot buying and selling over and over again until you tell it to put a stop, like until you tell it stop. Okay, let me show you an example of some of those trades. Okay, so this is an example of a cycle trade. And we have coins that we recommend you putting on cycle. Why? Because those coins, the activities on those coins are solid. Every day there is like supply and demand of that asset. Okay. So you can see Ethereum is on cycle mode. If it's also on cycle mode. So the robot is buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. And you can actually take whatever take profit you want. But the edited one on the trade settings is 30%. If you want to take more than 30% on a trade, you need to pause the trade so you can take huge profit. Okay. So yeah. Then we have the one shot. What does the one shot means? The one shot means once you enter into the trade, uh, we give signals. Okay, with the one shot we give signals, then you follow our signals. We have a signal page that is being generated by with the team members. Okay, so we've trained on that. You can also be trained on that. We give lessons almost all the time. Okay. Oh no, this is not a signal page. So today two signals were given. Okay, 7:05 a.m., 7:10 a.m. my Germany time. Okay, so depending on the country that you are in. Okay, so FSS and JUP. Okay, it was given this morning. So people traded it. It's one shot. Okay, you enter, it sells off, then you're out. Okay, so we will teach you on how to enter these signals in the RoyalQ robot. Okay, all right. Then, if you're interested in the futures too, we also have pages that we give signals on the futures as well. You enter, take your profit, then you're out. Like this trade, I really want to enter now. Let me do that now quickly. I already entered already. So I have the settings. I just have to do a little change. Sorry that I have to do this openly. It's a short. This is a futures. Okay, I don't usually advise new members to start with the futures if they are new. So I'm going to confirm. Take profit is 2%. So I'm going to edit my take profit. Wait, this. Okay. Okay, so it has bought. Okay. So when I go to my exchange, I should see this coin on my exchange. That is the power of the robot. Okay. I don't know if my exchange is here. Let me see. Okay, so ignore. I go to futures. So this is the coin I just bought. So this is why we tell you that you have 100% control of your asset. You are not giving it to any third partner. If it's BTC, Ethereum, I should buy, I would see it over here. I hope you understand. All right. So this is just for learning purposes. Now, more questions, so we can call it a day. All right. My co-host, if someone raise their hands up, please let me know. I'll buy more. Okay, Kofi was answering the question I was asking. That was the dumper decision they ever made. Crypto will always expose you. Yeah, very true. Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Very true. I know one of my team members in Nigeria, she started with $50. In less than 4 months, she had made $60 on top of her 50. just trading one coin with $50. Imagine $50 is very small. But she made 100% of more than 100%, 110% of her trading capital. And she said, why will I go to market and be selling? I rather sell RoyalQ. Now she's moving house to house in Africa. Because each person she brings on board, she's earning $30. Imagine someone started with $50. Okay, so little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So Kofi is asking, is the team a kind of pyramid scheme? That's a good question. No. Let me share my screen again. Kofi, I like you. Who invited you, if I may ask, please? Can I know who invited you? I have to go and thank the person that, hey, Charlie, the person you brought on board is really good. So let's go to the
Hey,
question Kofi asked. Pardon?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Two hands up.
Oh, two hands up. Okay, sure, I'll take it. Let me. Queen Rita invited me. Hey, Queen Rita, you invited Kofi. Wow. He's asking very good questions. Okay. So, Kofi, with pyramid scheme, this is how it goes. Like, whoever brought you is always at the top. There is no way you can live here and come and outrank the person. With RoyalQ, if you brought someone on board, you that you brought the person can come and outrank you. One of my downlines, she's a very, very strong networker in South Africa. May God continue to bless her. So may she continue to rest in perfect peace. She's called Nana X. She did a lot of big network businesses. She did Elaman, she did Green Gold, a lot that I don't even know the names. Okay. Can you believe that the only rank I went before this lady was V2, the second rank, which needs 20 team members and 3 people should directly under you. That's all. V3, she got there before me. V3, you need, let's go there and see it. V3, you need 100 people to get on V3. Where is that? User benefits. So yes, V1, now they will be changing it. So don't worry, I'll give you the new update. You either do it alone by inviting 20 people, or if you want to do it in a team, you actively get 3 people under you. Out of the 3, you should get a total of 20. So the 3 is part of the 20. Okay, so like if you already have 3, meaning you need 17 more, then you go to the second rank. That is the only rank this lady I outrank. The rest of the rank, forget it. She got to V3 before me. V3, you need 100 team members plus 3 strong directs. Sorry, 5, but 3 of them must be on the second level. Okay. V4, V5. In fact, she got to V5 before she passed away. Guess what? Her husband is managing her account. Her husband renewed 2 times after she died. She died in 2022. Was it 2022 or 2023? Yeah, she just died mysteriously. My husband is managing her account. Ask yourself, the works that we are doing for our bosses, even if you fall sick, you call in sick, they've replaced you. They're falling sick for 3 months, you lose your job. But with these online businesses, the good thing is you can hand over to your relatives. Okay. And now, thank God, Binance has next of kin. So if someone passes on, you can go and take their account. You need to show death certificate. You need to show a tie, something that binds you together that, oh, this is my mother or my father or my relative. So with this RoyalQ, since whoever brought you on board, you can come and outrank the person, and the person will stop benefiting from you. Once the person goes higher than you stop earning from them. The only thing that adds up to you is the number of people they are adding up in the team. So it's a big no. It's not a pyramid scheme. Kofi, did you get it clear? Was that clear? Please let me know in the chat if you got it clear. Hi, Kofi. Is it clear? Just type yes. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, so let's look at the people that have raised their hands. CJ, you're already a member. You are not a new member. What do you want to talk about, CJ? That one we'll talk about it later. Or it's not the CJ that I know. Fidi, please unmute yourself. I'm giving room
Okay.
to. people who
Okay,
are
Auntie
not yet
Doris,
on board. Yeah, please.
please read the new members. Let's say
Yeah.
maybe for now, I'll say I've started trading with my robots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now for the one that we have to go and pick signals and
The one
those
shot.
ones,
Yeah.
yeah. When are we going to do that one?
We have to educate you on that. Now you are new. We have not yet
Okay.
learned about how to navigate through the app. This Wednesday evening, we have a meeting. You can come and learn more about that, 8 p.m. Germany time. Okay. So
Okay.
you can attend the evening meeting and I'll be teaching on that because the Royal Q app, if I tell you where to see your trades. Maybe today you know it because it's strategy. Okay, you started trading for like 2 or 3 days now. When I said, do you have more fuel fee? How do you check fuel fee? You need to check it under the mine bottom, under asset. So there are
Uh,
some buttons I need to teach you that this is this. Okay, let me mute you. Sorry. My
okay.
co-host.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So there are some buttons I need to teach you that, oh, if you want to do this, this is what you have to do. If before you get the whole thing clear, then you can be picking your signals. I did that training with some new people who joined recently. I did it with them yesterday. And I'm surprised. Like, I'm so excited. Not surprised in a bad way. I'm so excited that one of them has started making good results. Okay. Like, as an improvement. Where's my WhatsApp? Okay. So I added them to the signal group. Though they have a coin on cycle, okay. They have a coin on cycle. They have Dodge and XRP on cycle. But see, today they pick signal and it's already in profit. The take profit is 3%. Sometimes we say 4%. Sometimes we say 1%. Okay. And this one is also still in trade. So you can see these are the one shots. You see labeled one shot. If you see cycle, it means the coin is buying, selling, buying, selling. Now, this is not enough money. This is just $90. So if it's making 3% of 90, how much is that? You understand? So profit for today, $4. Not bad because the robot has not used all your capital into the trade, just a bit of it. Do you understand? So this place we say you make little profits, but it's consistent. There are days that you can really make big profits, and those days are like days that the market pumps so high. Like for instance, I have one coin here. Please wait. What's the name? Doris. I think there are so many in my group. I posted it. Was it Monday? Oh no, this is not mine, but this is someone's own. Imagine investing 2,682, getting 7,597. Why? Because the market went up. Look at the percentage. 283.22%. This is not futures, this is spot. Okay, this is the average price the person bought at, and this is the current price 0.0059, and the current price 0.02. So it makes sense that you are in a profit of 283. You are taking home how much? More than 10,000, because when you calculate 7,597 plus your trading capital 2,682, how much would that be? You're taking home all this too. Let me show you the one that. Mm, yeah, it's this one. So XLM 2,790. I didn't put all the 2,007 at once. I opened more margin calls. The maximum margin call you can open in Royal Q is 999. Now someone is asking, what's the meaning of margin call? You remember I told you that in crypto, the coins don't just go up at once. It goes down, goes up, goes down. So those movements, the down movement, the robot buys during those call drops. That is what we call margin call counts. Okay. So Royal Q has a maximum of 999. And you cannot trade without margin call. You must have at least one margin call limit. Okay. So imagine 2,709 and just 40% of that is 1,086. You take this profit, you go home. Better than giving your capital to someone who promised you heaven and earth and later they will deny you of those promises. So I hope you guys are getting everything clearer. Okay. So okay, I think that's all. No, there are questions here. Yeah, so I've answered the pyramid scheme. Bull and bear runs. Wow, Kofi, you seem to know a lot about crypto already. Oh. Hey, Quereta, where you got him from? I please go back there again. We need a lot of people like Kofi in the team. A follow up on my initial question. Even though there are risks involved, how can I be rest assured that the robot is smart enough to make the smartest decisions in my best interest, hence minimizing the risks to its lowest level? So, yes, my dear, that is why when you are trading with the RoyalQ robot on the spot market, we say risk free because the robot is designed in such a way that if the market does not go up to your take profit, it's not going to sell for you unless you are impatient. You're like, I've waited too long. Media, let me sell at a loss. Then you sell at a loss. That one, it has nothing to do with the Royal Q robot. You pressed on the sell button. The robot didn't sell it automatically. But when it comes to the futures, that is where there are risks. But if you know what you are about, okay, you know what you are doing, you can dodge those risks. Because with the futures, when you predicted that the market should go up, and the market does not go up, but rather drop so drastically, you can be liquidated. But depending on the mode you are, because we have the cross margin, we have the isolated. So all these things, you have to know the difference and know which one to use. If you are trading more coins on futures and you put it on cross margin, when the one coin goes bad, it affects the rest and even takes out the rest of your balance. Okay. So if you're going to be trading on the cross margin, it's good to have one coin at a time. Then if you're going to be using the isolated, that one too, you must know that with isolation, it's easily to get liquidated faster because the current price is almost always closer to the liquidation price. So what you do is if you look at the two prices, you hedge so that you can make some profits before. Okay, before the price gets to liquidation. So all these things we teach them. You cannot learn all in one day. Okay, but because you are asking, that's why I'm giving you the answer. So it's only the futures aspects that there are risks of losses. But that one, it's contained because uh our leaders that give the signals, okay, they make sure they look at it well. But sometimes to let's say for instance, you can lose 20% and gain 80%. Okay. All right, so Kofi, that is it. Is the robot frequently fed with the newest data and algorithm? Yes, my dear. The newest data. Yes. When you go to your exchange and you see the current price of the coin, when you come to Royal Q, that is the same price. There's no changes. Okay, so everything is always updated. But the customer service support is also there to assist you if you should see that something is not sitting well with you. You can contact the support services. They have an email, you can reach them, or you can contact them through the support system on the Royal Q app. Please, I've typed my questions here in the chat. Okay, so I just addressed them. The new one is so encouraging. Yeah. Okay, so okay, I think that is all. Allah, Kofi, they write academic English. I tell you, I think Kofi is a professor. Oh. Okay. All right. We need people like Kofi. So, my dear, have you all understood the presentation I just did? Okay, we are not enough. Like we are not many. Hey, is it enough for many? Every day my daughter will be correcting me. Many a much. I always use them crazy. I always use them like interchangeably. Even if they are wrong, I'm just using many, much, many. I hope you guys got it. Oh, I love the presentation. Oh, thank you, Kofi. I'm blushing. So I'm going to stop the recording so we don't have a long recording for those who will watch later. Okay.